Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm back with some meals that you can throw in your crock pot. Today's theme is going to be keto. This has been highly requested. You guys are always giving me new ideas and themes to change up the crock pot videos. I think the hardest part of dieting is planning your meals so that you don't stray into temptation. It helps to have a plan, and it's even better if you don't have to spend so much time in the kitchen preparing the meals. So here you go. I'm going to show you 4 meals that me and my family have made and love. The original recipes will be linked down below, but if we made any adjustments to the recipe, I will offer you a screenshot of what we went by. We cook for a family of 2 adults and 2 small children, so our measurements may not be the same as the recipe, but as I said previously, original recipes are in my description box. My family and I aren't doing the keto, but we really enjoyed these meals while making this video for you. We really didn't feel like we were eating keto at all. If you're looking to start the keto diet this year, I hope this video helps you out and gives you some ideas. Also, if you're new to my channel, I make motherhood lifestyle videos, and I also make crock pot videos like this to provide easy meal ideas for those of us who either don't like to cook or you just don't have the time. So here we go with meal number 1. This recipe is called lemon garlic chicken, and this was so good served with a simple side salad. The chicken was just so full of flavor. We're going to start with 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. These are completely frozen, and I just have them individually wrapped in some fold-top sandwich bags to prevent sticking in the freezer. A tablespoon of olive oil, salt and pepper, minced garlic, 1 large lemon, and some fresh thyme. Starting with my liner, I'm going to place everything in the crock pot, and we were actually out of the Reynolds liners, which are my favorite ones to use. So we do have these off-brand for backup, and they're okay, they just aren't my favorite. I love using liners because they make for easy cleanup. I can just throw the liner away, and my crock pot is clean and ready to go for the next day. It's a big time saver. You'll actually place the whole lemon sliced in the crock pot. For some reason, at the time, I was thinking I was only supposed to put half, but we added the other half to it after this clip, so use the whole lemon. And then we're going to cook on high for 4 hours, or you could do low for 6 to 8 hours. Our next meal is going to be a creamy Tuscan garlic chicken. This meal was restaurant quality and definitely a new favorite here in our house. It reminded me a lot of something that you would find at Olive Garden. This would be great served over zucchini noodles, or you can do like we did and just eat it as a soup. There's no screenshot recipe for this one because we followed the original recipe to a T, which is down in my description box. And you're just going to need some spinach, some chicken broth, Parmesan cheese, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, sun-dried tomatoes, heavy cream, and 1 large boneless skinless chicken breast. Browning it is totally optional, but I do believe that it gives it more flavor. If you choose to brown it, just heat up a couple tablespoons of olive oil and brown it for just a couple of minutes on each side, and then it's ready to go in the crock pot. Once I had everything in, I just took a whisk to mix everything well, placed my spinach on top, and I let it cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. When it's done, the chicken should just shred apart as you stir. Like I said, this would be great served over zoodles or even spaghetti squash. We ate ours as a soup and it was delicious just like that. Highly recommend this one. This next meal could be for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and very versatile. That's the thing about a quiche, you can make it however you want. For this, you will need about 10 large eggs, some spinach, shredded cheese. We're using Colby Jack, a pound of ground sausage, pepper, and about a tablespoon of butter. I'm skipping the liner for this one and greasing my crock pot with the butter to prevent the eggs from sticking. I'm going to go ahead and beat my eggs now and all of the other ingredients in. And I know I say this in most all of my crock pot videos, but if you want to have more dump and go meal options for the crock pot, have all of your meat that needs to be browned and cooked done and ready ahead of time. You can do this on a Sunday afternoon and store it in your freezer, so that way all you have to do is pull it out of the freezer on the day you want to make the meal, and that's going to make your life so much easier. I'm going to cook this on low for 4 hours, and that's it. This will make a great breakfast casserole as well. Our very last recipe is a taco soup. No screenshot for this one as we followed the recipe exact. So for this, you'll need some beef broth as well as some diced tomatoes and green chilies, ground cumin, and chili powder. The recipe calls for fresh garlic, but we're going to use minced, some heavy cream, and the recipe also called for fresh onion, but I'm using minced, salt, and cream cheese. Starting with my liner, I finally got some more of the Reynolds, which, as I said previously, are my favorite. They're just better quality liners. I get lots of questions on where to purchase them from. You can find them at Walmart and most grocery stores, but I also have them linked in my Amazon store below. One mistake I made following this recipe is that I didn't let my cream cheese soften before I placed it in the crock pot, and I think because of that it just wouldn't melt completely. I ended up having to whisk it to break it up, and it still never completely melted. It could be because I used off-brand cream cheese, but it could also be because I didn't let it soften first. Nonetheless, the soup was still delicious and definitely a keeper. That's going to be all for this keto crock pot meal video. I hope that this gave you some ideas. If you have any keto meal ideas or suggestions for the crock pot, I would love for you to share them in the comments below for all of us to see. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.